video feedback is a very old mechanism, a very old technique from the early days of video art, but it's very good at creating very organic, generative patterns, and it's fun to play with. And this piece in particular, Video Culture, combines that with some real-time digital video processing using a software called Isadora to create these very, I tend to see them as very like micro organic forms. And it's in particular, it's to do with actually how color itself is an interface. It's using how the camera and the software perceives color and feeding that back into the system to create a particular kind of behavior between the colored elements. I think a lot of the things I've done in the past have been working in live performance environments, like in theatre and with musicians, and I really like that because things can go wrong, but also you can try new things in the moment and you can react. And this piece in particular, once I got it working, I was like, well, what do I do with it now? And my first sort of public presentation of it was actually to then work with a couple of composers to design a sound element and to perform it. It's just a bit more fun to try and present things live and to see what happens. And I think certainly audiences appreciate when things are sort of balanced on a knife edge between not quite working and working, and the things that can be discovered through performance. So I recently finished my thesis where I sort of presented several different works which look at feedback systems being used by artists today, and trying to think about, well, why would an artist work with a camera and a screen when they have all these digital tools? I've been making these things very much in studio spaces and occasionally galleries, which are very, they say that things can go wrong, but to a large extent they're spaces that you have control over. And so my next step has been to think about new spaces to put the work more into the public realm. There's an intimacy and immediacy about this. I would like to try developing more feedback systems that work with multiple screens and cameras through streaming. So actually, it would become much more of a collaborative artwork or performance because we'd all be having these kind of problems and be able to interact with it together.